Sometimes when I'm teaching and I've got a student who's about to take an audition or play in a competition, I always ask them this question. Okay, what wins competitions? What wins auditions? And I think it's a very simple answer. It's the intensity of the artistry. And what does that mean? Well, let me put it in perspective. I was talking with a judge who had seen the young Daniil Trifonov performing in a competition before he had become the superstar that he is now. And after the first round, apparently all the judges were back on break, and they all kind of looked at each other and thought, well, we already know who the winner is. Do we even need to continue? It's this guy. And because she said that every phrase had meaning, it had polish, it had an intensity of what it was trying to convey. Now, I remember I asked a student what wins competitions, and they kind of said who plays the loudest and the fastest, and hopefully that's not the case, but that's a part of it. I think when you are performing in this very high pressure situation, you are a mix of two things. You are both a kind of racehorse, meaning you've got this incredible explosion of energy and drive, charisma. You've got a kind of a magnetic personality that can show in any number of ways that's projecting off the stage. In fact, when I listen to auditions for my own university, I sometimes take a note that either says STS, meaning something to say, like this is a very musical person, they have something to say, or I will say NTS, which unfortunately means nothing to say. This is not projecting a musical presence off the stage. And when you have 10 minutes to show what you've done in your entire musical life for years and years, every second has to count. So you are part racehorse, and then you're also part computer. And this is diametrically opposed to the racehorse, because that computer aspect is all about control, precision, kind of keeping a very level head, not letting things get away from you. And it's the balance of these two that really creates, in part, that intensity of the artistry. In addition to making sure that every phrase has meaning, color, nuance, purpose, and at the same time making, hopefully, a distinct personal statement. Sometimes I hear people play and it feels so polished, which is a great thing. It's a really nice problem, but it feels a little bit like they've performed it 999 times, and this is the 1000th time. So it's lost a little bit of its initial edge. I've made a long list of things that I, as an adjudicator, as somebody who listens to auditions, look for when I'm listening to a performer, and advice to those students who are about to audition. It's a really stressful situation, and I applaud any student who's going through this and want them to be as successful as possible. If you would like, I will send you this list as a file that you can download, and all you need to do is go to my website, pianothink.com, go to the Contact Me page and send me an email. I will send this back to you, and hopefully this will be of great help for you as you go through the auditions. I just want to say that so frequently when I adjudicate, I look at my colleagues and we say, aren't we glad we don't have to go through this anymore? It's a difficult but important process in the development of any young artist, and we want you to be as successful as possible.